See here. So I'm not sure if anyone's even gonna come into this or who's come here because I haven't been on here in so long. So I'm not really anticipating anyone, but I wanted to just come on anyway just to talk and say a few things because of course it's June 25th and you know, it's that day. I didn't think I actually came here last year, but apparently I did come on here last year. Um and I don't know if this is gonna be buffering because it always seems to have drama when I try to go live. But yeah, I'm here. I told people I was going to be here. I don't see anyone in the room yet. I don't really want to have to start over again, but I just don't see anybody coming in here. So that's okay. I hope you guys are doing well. This is, of course, 15 years since Michael left. Hey, okay. Hi, Charlotte. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me okay. Um, And yeah, it's just a crazy ride. Hey, Sandy. Okay, so I see two people. Okay, so I can actually talk. Um, I don't. I wasn't gonna come in here. You know, I um when I came in here. Okay, great. When I came here last year and the year before that, I kind of wasn't as pulled to being here as I am now. I would definitely say this is a time that I feel I'm wanting to go live for a couple of weeks actually. And just kind of talk to everybody. But I just am so weird about that whole thing because I just feel like there's such a strange like divide with me and just this community because I just don't really participate in the community so much anymore. I don't really do many things like with the community. Um, I haven't really changed my stance on anything as far as like what I think, but I just really don't tend to get very involved with um, the community of people that believe that Michael Jackson's alive. I know that it's very big. I know I have a presence on social media and other platforms, and I see people talking about it all the time on TikTok, and I see just a very big discussion. So it's kind of become like the Elvis thing and the Tupac thing. Now it's the Michael Jackson thing. So people do talk about it a lot. I hear about it a lot. I just not really a part of the community. But in recent weeks, I guess just kind of, we're all super excited about the biopic that's coming out um, for many reasons. It's going to be really interesting to see. It's very long overdue, but my guess would be that it was just time. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what's going on in this community. I don't really know where people are. Like I said, I see a ton of people that believe Michael's still alive online, but I don't know if they were ever a part of the original community. I don't think it's not like a lot of the like young people, a lot of kids. So I don't think they really even knew about what was going on. Um, but I think that it's because what Charlene just said here. I think the biopic is going to reignite interest in the hoax. I think it's going to. And I think for myself, as someone who was like an original person around 2009 when this all started, I guess some people might see that as a profitable thing or something they can use to their advantage, but I definitely worry about kind of people infiltrating this community in that way in negative ways as well. I never wanted it to be a freak show, and I feel like it kind of will turn into a freak show, especially because I think once people see a biopic and they put things together and then they just like come look at all the information other people already have, it might just create a craze. So I just wanted to kind of get ahead of it myself. Um, I've just been looking at a lot of things that I just completely forgot about, and it's just like new things I've figured out, new things I've discovered. Um, it's a weird space for me. Um, I this time last year I was definitely like looking into doing a small project about um this topic. I really didn't have time. A lot of things happened. I got really crazy busy with my life and I just didn't get around to it. I'm kind of glad I didn't though, just because of I feel more comfortable now. And I just realized I have no platform here at all anymore. Like I literally have no platform and that's okay. I did that to myself. I disappeared and like, I'm gonna have to kind of build that back up again. And I realized that with people and I just had this idea that I think I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna probably archive this channel um and create a new channel. Um I say that because I know there's a lot of good stuff on this platform, but if I do this now, it's just my mindset is very different with how I do things, how I conduct business, and I just know that there's a lot of more, like, laws about copyright infringement. There's so many things that happen now. This platform I have now has, like, 6,000 followers, so it's gonna suck to lose all those followers for sure. Um, but I think I'm gonna create a new YouTube channel and kind of go I'm gonna archive all my videos here and then go through all of my videos and just kind of like take out the fluff and just talk about things more directly. There are a lot of things I want to talk about. I guys, I have this like oh, God, how do I even say this? It's just crazy. Like, I'm figuring out a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things coming at me at once when it comes to Michael, things I didn't really realize before, things that I really didn't understand before, things I didn't look into before because my mindset was very different then. I'm such a different person now. And my perspective on a lot of things. So, like, the overall spectrum of what I believe is still the same. My approach, my direct understanding of things has changed a lot, has shifted a lot, and I think I'm going to Havenhurst, in August. I'm gonna be there 'cause, Prince is hosting King of Popcorn, and, yeah, I'll probably just do a final video to announce the new page when I have it. I'm gonna be going to Havenhurst, with some friends, and we're gonna tour the property, see some movies there. That's gonna be in August, so I really need to just go there and kinda connect with Michael's energy a little bit. I know that doesn't make any sense because yeah, but don't worry about it. It's just what I need to do. But I am a very busy person. I have a very big, like, online platform that I do right now. There's a lot going on in my life. It's kinda chaos, and I'm kind of an influencer with another thing. This is my original, like, platform, and it's so cool because I see so many people that are, like, doing things and, like, influencing, and it's so crazy because I was doing this shit, like, way back in 2009 before being an influencer was even a thing. Hey, Angel. But I have other platforms that I really like I do things on right now, create positivity but I definitely wanna carve out time for this because Michael's movie's coming out in a year, and I want to kinda get a hold of what I've talked about over the past, like, 15 years to kind of there's just I know I probably sound really crazy and scattered right now, but I'm just really, like, finding out a lot of stuff. I'm kind of shaken right now, actually, because there's just things that are just falling into place for me, and it's really crazy. Um, One of the things I wanna talk about on here because I don't know who's gonna listen to this, but there was a person that was, like that I've always been kind of obsessed with, um, in the death hoax storyline community. Um, Person was questioned for years. Like people didn't know who this person was. They said it was like two women. I think I got accused of being this person at one point. Everyone's been accused of being this person, just because everyone's like, the MJ fakes were like rampant in our community. But I've always like kind of like stuck by thinking this person just always in my heart having this intuitive feeling this person was someone that was connected to Michael, if not Michael himself. Um, I I wanna preface this by saying too, I did say I was going to, Havenhurst for the King of Popcorn, event. I am not going there to do, like, death hoax shit or, like, in any way disrespect his family, like, so I don't wanna get that twisted. I'm just going there because I said I just wanna feel his energy and always wanted to see the house. It'd just be really cool, and the money, it's $515. It goes towards Heal Los Angeles. It goes towards charity, so I think it's a good cause. I just wanna make that clear. I don't believe in, like, going up to Michael's kids and disrespecting them and, like, treating them like sideshow freaks. They go through enough, and I love and respect them, so I don't cross lanes when it comes to Michael's kids. I don't do that. So if you are interested in going to that, just know, like, no one's going there for the purposes of being disrespectful, and if you choose to go there, if you're gonna be an asshole, don't associate with me because I don't want anyone, like, I just don't want the problems or the drama that it comes with what people do in this community, how they have no respect. So I just want you guys to to know that if you go, um, don't do that or be around me because it's not gonna be pretty. Um, okay, back to what I was saying. So there was this person in the community that I really like respected, and it was 11 words, and I've made videos about this person, and I've always felt like intuitively in my heart and in my soul, this person was connected to Michael. I've always felt that. I feel very strongly about it. Even as time progresses, as time goes on, I don't really believe in MJ fakes. I don't do the MJ fake thing. We've all been victims of MJ fakes at some point in this 15 years, of course. But I don't really like believe in like saying, "Oh, that person's Michael." It's never been me. I've always thought if Michael was around, he would not make himself obvious at all. You would never like know it was him. But I've always thought this person was very connected somehow to what happened to Michael. I have believed it was some people over time. I don't know that I want to say that it's Michael. I don't like to say that because I don't really know if that cookie crumbles that way. My ideas are kind of out there when it comes to Michael and where he is right now. So I don't know if I would say that that person was like making YouTube videos was Michael. I will say this though. I was sitting there last night and I was thinking about the biopic. I was thinking about just like it's coming out April 18th, 2025. And I was just thinking, like, that is just so weird to me that it's coming out that day because, well, if you're thinking in terms of a person that believes in the death hoax and like resurrection, I was like, well, if that was going to be a thing, why wouldn't he just have it come out on Easter Sunday? Because you can release a movie. Like, I've seen movie premieres on Thursdays. I've seen them on Sundays. You can have a movie premiere any day. Like it's Hollywood, so you can have a premiere. I'm like, why would he do it on Good Friday? Like, what is that about? And it's just been like racking my brain. I've been thinking about it constantly. And what dawned on me last night was what I thought of was the fact that um last 7 words, you know, when Jesus Christ died on the cross, it was Good Friday. 3 days or two, however you want to look at it, 2 days, 3 days before Sunday. He rose on Sunday. He died on Friday, Good Friday. And you guys know when he was on the cross, he had his last 7 words. The last 7 words of Christ are the words that he said before his death on Friday. So when I figured that out last night, it really shook me to my core because I was like, oh my God, like I don't know who this person is, but that is like profound dedication. I don't know. This person has been predicting things for 15 years. This person stopped making videos in like 2011, I think, but has gone on to have so many things come to light. So many things from his videos have presented themselves as fact many years later. And I was always like, he was so obsessed with like the number 11, but he stopped making videos at video number 10. And I was like, why? Like, what is the 11th video? And I just have this like really crazy, 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 crazy hunch that this Michael movie is connected to this person. I don't know why. I just feel like I was trying to figure out, like, for years, I was like, what does the last 7 words of Christ have to do with Michael? And when I realized last night this movie's coming out on Good Friday, and I put those two together, it sent chills down my spine. Um, I just like really, really believe in my soul. Like there is just something with this person. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if this person is a woman, a man, 2 women, 3 men. I have no idea who this person is, okay? I'm not gonna claim that I do. For a while, I believed that it was Kanye West. I used to think that for a couple of different reasons, but now I don't even know who it is now, right? Um, I don't know if this person still listens to me or if you're out there in the universe somewhere, but if you hear me, like, I wanna talk to you. Like, I desperately wanna talk to you about some things that I don't wanna say on here. I have been putting things together all night and I've been figuring things out, and I know that you know something. I know for sure that you know something. There are things I don't want to say on here. I don't think it's necessarily safe to say some things on here, not for myself, but just collectively for Michael, for Michael's kids, Michael's family. They're just things I don't think should be said here. So I really did this video today just in case you were listening by some miracle, you were listening to my broadcast. Um, please get a hold of me. You can find me on my Facebook page. It's still there, Guy Orion. You can Um, Message me on my MJ Fan Forever and a Day Facebook page. You can't message on here anymore, so I can't message you anymore. But like, I really need to talk to you about Michael's movie, his biopic. I know that you know something. I figured it out last night, and I'm just sharing with you guys. Like, there's just no way that's a coincidence. There's no way this person could have known that Michael's and flip side of that is I'm always playing devil's advocate. I mean, very well, Michael's estate could have like decided to play this game, but like I feel like Last Seven Words wasn't very big enough to make that kind of move. Um, I don't really have a platform anymore. People who do have a platform who are really popular in the death hoax still are not me, not Pearl. There are people who make these videos that get like millions of views on TikTok and stuff. They are like kids that don't even know anything about us. So we are not like the number one people anymore. We have I have 6 people in this room. Like no one's even caring what I'm saying right now. So like this is why I don't feel like it's someone playing a game because there'd be no use in playing. You'd have to really like think about this to figure this out. Guys, there are a couple of things. There are things that I only have 3 people in here. Like nobody cares. There are things that I have figured out and I'm comfortable with talking about in videos. I'm going to address. I don't know how people are going to receive this information, but I just think it's just time. And I just kind of want to get ahead of the curve because I just think that biopic is going to be insane and a lot of things are going to come out. But yeah, a lot of people don't believe, a lot of people on our side, a lot of people like in our community, a lot of people from like our era don't believe Michael's alive anymore. They don't think he is. They don't believe anymore. And that's okay. Like that's totally fine. If people have that kind of peace, that's cool. You know what I mean? Um but I just know that there are just some things with this biopic. Um, and I don't know what the finality of that is. I don't know what it means as far as what's going to happen. But I have been on this journey since September, actually since July of 2009, but I really wasn't doing anything until September. I made my first video in September of 2009, but I've been around since July, like since the memorial service. I have like been in this community. So I just have a lot going on. And like I said, I'm 40 years old and I'm very like different. I have a very different life and my nature is different and just things that I do are just very different. My focus on things um come to if you agree with the thought of thinking it's possible the rest of the fan base will think like a rubber mist water. I think it has come to if you even breathe the thought of thinking it's possible. I don't really know. I mean, there's definitely a huge death hoax community, but they are like a lot younger. Because if you're on TikTok, like if you go on TikTok and type Michael Jackson's alive, you will see like videos that have people take my videos and put them on TikTok. I don't really care, but I'm sure they're getting paid for them. They just take the music out, and there are millions of views on these videos. There is definitely a huge death hoax community. Like there is a huge one, but it's not any of us. Like they're kids. I would say the people who are believers now are people like under the age of like 21. Like they were just babies when this happened. They don't really know anything. So their perception. One thing about me is when I came into like this community, like I didn't have a preconceived notion of I was not a fan. So I wasn't like as jaded as a lot of fans are. So I feel like a lot of people who believe in this stuff now, they're fans, but they don't have that connection to Michael that like his original fans have. Like their parents are probably fans. You know what I mean? So there is a huge death hoax community, but they're definitely not on YouTube. YouTube is definitely an older demographic. Like kids don't watch YouTube anymore. They don't use Facebook. They use TikTok, Instagram. So if you're not on like TikTok or Instagram, like you're not gonna have that following. I actually have a TikTok page that has like 23,000 followers, but it's not a Michael Jackson one. I have a Facebook page that has 192,000 followers, but it's not a Michael Jackson one. I actually posted a picture of Michael Jackson on that page today, but I had to like disable my comments because there's like literally almost 200,000 people on that page. And who knows people would say in the comments. I just don't want to like it's a long. I just don't want to get demonetized on it. So I just disabled the comments. But I have a huge following online. Um, and people definitely don't talk about Michael like in our demographic, but the younger people, I see death hoax videos all the time about Michael on TikTok. Like that's very big. So I just feel like it just depends. But I think a lot of people who used to believe from our community, like, yeah, they don't want to talk about it anymore. They don't care. Like it's because there's nothing to like they wanted Michael to come back. If Michael never returned or never came back, like what was the point for you know what I mean? Like they don't give a fuck because they're like he never came back. So if he never came back, he's dead. And that's how they think. I walk a very fine line when it comes to Michael, because I don't think that it matters that he's dead or alive. Personally, I don't think it matters. I personally think it's all about Michael's story being told. Um, and I let go of the notion of him being alive a long time because even though I think he is, it's not important to me that he is alive because to me it's always about something bigger. I think something really fucked up happened in that house that day that changed Michael's entire life. And that's where I am. So for me, it doesn't matter if Michael was dead or alive. So I walk a fine. That's why I say like, if I'm around his kids, I don't dare say things to his children about Michael. I would never do that. You know what I mean? And like, I'm just very careful when it comes to that because it's not what it's about for me. Some people feel very differently about that. Some people use Michael's kids. They see they want to take a bunch of pictures. They want to be all over them. Like that's just not me. Um, I've seen his kids a few different times, and I just don't do that. So, um, we will see what happens. Like I said, guys, we'll see. You know, um, but I mainly, and I know this is probably terrible because I know I miss you guys too, but I definitely did this video because I definitely want to talk to that person who's behind that channel. So if by chance you are listening, please like reach out to your girl because I know, I know, I'm not guessing. I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. I know that you know what happened in that house. And I know that you know what's happening with this movie. So another thing I hear people talking about with this movie is for some really weird reason, people think that Michael's biopic is ending in 1993. That is not true. Um, Michael, this biopic, and you can trust me since I did tell you guys 3 years ago Jafar was playing him, so you can kind of trust my word. Um, this biopic, the things that we saw, the pictures that were leaked, those were just like um, on set footage. There is a lot of I shouldn't say on set. I mean like outside set. There's a lot of things being filmed. There were a lot of things filmed in studio. There's also CGI. Um oh, why is it saying there's ads? No, we don't want that. Um there was also CGI. There was there's just a couple different things. There's a couple different things. So um yeah, that movie's not ending in 2019. Nothing even happened to Michael between. I mean, there are things that happened to Michael before 1993, but nothing significant, really significant in Michael's life that deals with controversy. Really, there are some things that happened, but most things didn't happen to Michael until much later. I do not believe that they're going to have a biopic where Michael's children are not. I think anybody that believes that they would do a biopic and not talk about Michael's kids is like delusional. Michael's children were like the biggest part of his life. They were his kids. I don't know how any person that's sane could think they would do a biopic and not talk about his children. Okay? His marriage to Lisa, these are like A lot of fans just want to, I don't want to see Michael singing and dancing. I don't need to see Michael sing. I'm excited about the performances, of course, but I don't need to see a biopic that talks about Michael's music. We know about Michael's music. We are aware that he was the best performer that ever lived. We know he can sing. We know he can dance. This film needs to be about Michael's life, which I believe that's why it's not called Michael Jackson. If you guys saw Elvis, it was just called Elvis and it addressed Elvis's life. This is not about them being Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson. It's not about that. This is about who they are as people. And I believe this movie is going to address all the way up till a little bit past his death. And it should, because these are things that need to be like, I don't know why people are so like delulu. They think that, oh, it's only gonna go to the, because you don't see people in the cast. This movie's being kept very hush hush for many reasons. They don't want things getting out about the film. Um, Everyone who's been on set has cried. They have been emotional about it. Um, there's just a reason why things are kept quiet. So don't, just because you don't see someone listed on the cast doesn't mean they're not in the movie. So just keep that. I know people were saying that. I don't know who started that rumor. That's like completely crazy. Like there's just no way they would make a biopic and not talk about Michael's like most intimate moments in his life. It's his family is doing this movie. Okay, his child is a part of this movie. Why would he write himself out of it? I know he's not the writer, but like, why would he not? It's just ridiculous. Michael's children were the best accomplishment in his life. He's going to talk about that. They're going to talk about that. So I don't know what's what the deal with people that just kind of they're still doing that weird separation shit. It's just very weird. Michael's kids are grown adults. They are grown ups. They are pushing 30. Um, you know, they are productive members of society. They are amazing kids. They are doing great things. I'm so proud of them. And everyone else should be too, because they continue his legacy. So people are just super weird about that shit still. But anyway, I know this is kind of boring, and that's okay. It wasn't really meant to be exciting. I just wanted to stop in, and it's June 25th, and 15 years later, and next year, I want to talk about some things. But I think I'm just gonna make a video. I think it's been a while since I made one. I think it'll be fun to just put some things in a video. Maybe it'll only get 3 views, but that's that's okay. But yeah. So last 7 words. If you are listening to this video, sir, ma'am, whoever you are, please contact me because I know that you know, and I figured it out. I cracked the code. Also, my Twitter is active again. So if you would like to make a Twitter account and DM me there, that's cool too. Um, but yeah, I don't know. People are just, I thought there would be at least 20 people. I guess people really just don't believe Michael's alive anymore. That's crazy. That's just really weird. Uh, Last 7 words is my fucking obsession. Like, people for years try to say he was a fake. I never believed he was. From the first time I saw the first video, I never believed that was a fake MJ. Never. But as the years progressed, I started seeing things come true. Like, this person has predicted, guys, I swear to God, this person has predicted things that have happened over the past 15 years. Like, even the Michael show in New York was, they predicted it. They like literally predicted this like back in 2013. There'd be like a Michael musical. So either Last on Words is like the estate, or it's somebody that knows like what happened to Michael. And it's somebody that knows like this movie, this biopic, guys, what are the fucking odds that it would be on Good Friday? In Good Friday, the last 7 words of Michael were spoken. Come on, like there's no way. That just cannot be a coincidence. Like there are some things that can be a coincidence, but that is not a coincidence. That person is connected to Michael somehow. So I want to talk to that person because I have questions. And yeah, so I don't have a lot of time here. I just like to come in on the 25th every year and say something. And it was kind of, I know it's kind of early to do it today, but you'll be seeing more of me. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna make a new channel. This channel still does. I mean, I still get views on this channel and stuff, but I just things have changed with like copyright claims and things like that. So you know what's so funny though? I have no Sony claims on my. They never claim any kind of claims on my channel, which is really weird. But they might start if I start actually doing video. So I'm gonna I don't. I mean, I know I might keep the same channel and just archive everything and do it that way too. I have to think about it because I do have my following still, and I hate to lose like the 6,000 followers that I have on here and start over. So I also have a Facebook page, and I could do videos on that Facebook page too. Like I could do reels. There's so many options now. I couldn't even like log into my YouTube channel. I don't even know how to do a video on here anymore. I am not doing voice videos. I'm gonna do actual like old school videos, like how I used to do with like text and photos and videos. Like I wanna create. I don't wanna like I don't it's okay to like go live and talk, but I think I wanna do actual videos. And I know people hate reading, but um no, I think I wanna do old school videos, like where I just have like text and maybe some talking. I don't know. I've got to figure it out, but I'm going to figure it out soon. I'm gonna spend my night watching Last 7 Words videos and critiquing the fuck out of them because now I've figured some things out and I'm like, "Oh my god." So, read your text. Yeah, you would have to, like, read my text. Like, I would type words and, yeah. I've had a lot of people message me today, like, a lot of people I haven't talked to in years, like, have messaged me today. That's why I'm surprised it's so empty in here. Maybe it's the time zone, I don't know. But, it's been 15 years, man, and I remember this day. I read it. I mean, I don't know, I might read some things, but I don't know. There's only 2 people in here, this is wild. I don't know, we'll have to see. I gotta do some research first. I gotta figure some shit out. And there's a reason why I use this photo I'm using, so I'm sure that person will know why I use this photo in here. I know you know. I know that you know. And I know you know what this picture means too. So, um, I found out a lot of things. You guys know how Pearl's always talking about that cryogenic shit? She is actually more spot on than she knows. Her ultimate theory is not correct, but she is so close to the truth. I'm not sure what you're trying to My Siri is talking by itself for no fucking reason. Turn off. So weird. Um, she's closer than she knows the truth. But we'll see it all play out. But yeah, I'm gonna go do things. I don't know. It just started talking. It's like weird. Like it was like listening to what I was saying. Just started saying things. It was really strange. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not. I might be talking with something, Sandy, but I'm not going to. I think that people absorb things better when they listen, when they read. So it just depends. But I don't think that I want to commentate on my videos and this go around. I think I don't want to do that. I think when you talk in videos, it gives you a biased. Uh, I don't know. I think people just think you're trying to sway them either way when you talk. Yeah, they definitely don't like to read because a couple videos that I had, they were like pissed off. Like, can't you just type? Can't you just talk? I'm like, no. Those videos I have about Childish Gambino, they were like all pissed off. Like, why do we have to read? I'm like, oh, sorry, you have to read the video, but I'm not going to be talking. But anyway, what else is going on? Peter's going to the Michael Jackson thing this year. I hope he'll be there. That's going to be interesting. But yeah. So I'm gonna dip out of here and I will see you guys very soon. Last 7 words, if you're listening to this, contact me, please. I need to talk to you because I know that you know that I know. So, you need to, like you need to definitely contact me, like, because I know that you know that I know. So, okay, that's all. Love you guys. June 25th. Michael's somewhere in the cosmos out there somewhere. So whatever you believe, just pray for him. Whether you believe he's gone, he's here. Pray for him. Pray for his kids. Pray for his family. Positive energy to guide him either way. Um, and I will be soon talking to you guys. Uh, see you, Sandy. Bye, Clea. Bye, Charlie. I don't. No one's like even in here. It's like so weird. But I thought there'd be more people here. But I mean, it's kind of early, so I don't know. But I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you much. We will speak very soon. Okay. Bye.